How many of you know that you can't worship if you're worried?
Yes.
Do you know that?
Yes.
You cannot worship God if you have worry on your mind.
Right.
Amen. I think somebody's already said this morning that this is the day that God has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. I want you to know that we're excited and we're happy on today to see all of you that would come out and enjoy and celebrate this great and important matter today. We just want to say thank you. Thank you. I don't know when I've been more excited. I got a short text today, so I won't be long. But I want to just take a few times just to say thank you. When I lived in Dallas, Texas, I had the opportunity to build a 34 square foot home. And that home was all brick, and I had family room upstairs, family room downstairs. I had an office right over my basement. I was so excited about that house. I know the first night that I stayed there, I just laid awake in the bed and just say, Lord, thank you.
Yeah.
You see, that was an important time for me. But I want you to know that on today, it's more important than that. Because God has allowed me to save souls. He's given me this opportunity to go and save the lost. That's more important. And I want to say again, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for taking the time out and coming and sharing with Agape. Amen. If you go with me to the book of Luke, I want you to know while you're going there that our services won't be long. As you see, this is the first one, but it's structured where we're going to give you what we got within an hour and a half. Amen? We're not going to be here all day long. And also, the reason I picked this text is very important to me today. Do you have it? If you have it, say amen. Amen. That's Luke 17, 11 through 19. Very familiar passage, and it's been taught on many occasions. But there again, it has special meanings to me today. And I'm going to read from the NIV version. It says, now on his way to Jerusalem, Jesus traveled along the borders between Samaria and Galilee. As he was going into a village, 10 men who had leprosy met him. They stood at a distance and called out in a loud voice, Jesus, Master, have pity on us. When he saw them, he said, go, show yourselves to the priest. And as they went, they were cleansed. One of them, when he saw he was healed, came back, praising God in a loud voice. He threw himself at Jesus' feet and thanked him. And he was a Samaritan. Jesus asked, were not all 10 cleansed? Where are the other 9? Was no one found to return and give praise to God except for this foreigner? He said, then he said to him, rise and go. Your faith has made you well. I just want to say again before I forget, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being with us on this morning. See, people who had leprosy were required to stay away from people. But when they did come near, they had to announce themselves. Amen? Amen. Now, leprosy was a disease where once you get it, you know, you wouldn't always have it. It was sort of like cancer. every now and then it would go into remission. Okay? And as I go through this, I'm getting to the point, I just want to say thank you. Now, if a leper thought the leprosy had gone away, he or she was supposed to present themselves to a priest. And then the priest would declare them clean. Now, you can find that in Leviticus, the 14th chapter. But we see here in the text that Jesus sent the 10 lepers to the priest before they were healed. Now, on their way, and because of their faith, Jesus healed them while they were on the way to see the priest. Now, question. Is your trust in God so strong that you will act on what he says even before you see the evidence of the work? I want you to meditate and think about that. And I do want you to know that by nature I am a teacher. So if you don't mind, I'll teach today. Amen? Amen. We see that Jesus healed all 10 lepers, but only one returned to say thank you. This let me know that it is possible to receive God's great gift with an ungrateful spirit. That 9 of the 10, that's what they did. That's right. Now, only the thankful man learned that his faith had played a role in his healing. That's right. This let me know again that only grateful Christians grow in understanding God's grace. That's right. That's right. Why? Because God, he does not demand that we thank him. But let me say this, he is pleased when we do. That's right. Amen. Amen. Not only was this man a leper, he was also a Samaritan. Now, you may be saying, well, what is a Samaritan? Well, a Samaritan is a race of people that was hated by the Jews. The Jews sometimes call them idolatrous half-breeds. Now, Luke, what I like about this text, Luke is telling us, though, that God's grace is for everybody. That's right. I don't care who you are that's in here today. God's grace is for all of us. And this is what he's saying to us. At this point, I'd like to give you a text. And my text on today will be, as Christians, we should have a spirit of gratefulness. That's right. Anybody in the house believe that? As children of God, we should have a spirit of gratefulness. I don't know about you, but I have found that many people are ungrateful in their attitude, in their actions. And we come in contact with those people daily. I've found that many children fail to be thankful for the blessings provided by their parents. And then I find that the parents are equally, they don't think or appreciate their children for what they do. It's so many parents that try to live their life through their children, trying to do things that they couldn't do. Can I say this to you? Stop that. Don't do it. It's okay to encourage your children. It's okay to guide your children. But your children need to find their own way. Amen? Oh, you all get excited with me today. Husband and wives are the same. If you, husband and wife, if you're not doing it already, we must show appreciation to one another. We can't take it for granted that your spouse already knows that you're thankful for what they're doing. Every now and then we need to tell them, thank you. Go to your wife and say, I love you and thank you for what you're doing in my life. Now, it's the same way with the job. If you are fortunate enough to have a job, you need to thank God for it. It may not be the job that you want, but I can tell you this, if you give that job 110%, God will either give you a better job or he will elevate you on that job. Amen? So don't take it for granted. Don't complain. Stop your complaining. God will do better. See, that's the now. But if you have faith, that's an unseen. Something that's coming you don't even know about. The word tells us that eyes have not seen, the ears have not heard what God is going to do for us. As Christians, we should be thankful for each other. Right now. We should be appreciative of one another. We should be thankful for the blessing God provides us out of his grace, his goodness, and his love. And we have to realize that when we are being ungrateful, we may be guilty of sin. All right. Let me get back to my text. As Jesus entered into a certain village, 10 lepers met him and cried out for mercy from him. Even though all 10 were shown mercy and cleansed of their leprosy, only one was grateful enough to return to thank the Lord for his cleansing. I wonder what the percentage is of people in the world today who are ungrateful to God for his many blessings. If I had to venture out, I would say that number would be very high. Because we have become a people of complaining. We have become a people of just being unhappy. How many of you know that if you're a Christian, you shouldn't be unhappy in God? Amen. We should be happy people. To have the spirit of gratefulness is to have a spirit of thankfulness. Being ungrateful, it characterizes the wicked.